Today we are going to look at the forms of the preterite, the tense we use to express actions completed in the past. Access the graphic organizer in Entre Culturas 2 Explorer. What do you know so far about AR verbs in the preterite? Pause the video to write some past tense forms for the verb comprar in your organizer. Did you get all of them? Compare your answers with mine as I say the verb forms of comprar. Yo compré. Tú compraste. Usted compró. Él o ella compró. Nosotros compramos. Vosotros comprasteis. Ustedes compraron. Ellos o ellas compraron. Buenísimo! What do you know so far about ER verbs in the preterite? Try writing the forms for the verb comer in your organizer as I say them. Yo comí. Tú comiste. Usted comió. Nosotros comimos. Vosotros comisteis. Ustedes comieron. Ellos comieron. Finally, to check what you know so far about IR verbs in the preterite, write the forms for the verb salir in your organizer. Notice the endings are the same as the verb comer. What do these endings have in common? ER and IR verbs have the same endings. There are AR verbs that have spelling changes in the yo form. Notice the changes as you write the verbs on your organizer. Buscar. Yo busqué. What happens to the yo form? This change keeps the original sound of the last syllable of the infinitive, car. The verb llegar ends in gar. To keep the gar sound, we need to write llegué. Can you hear how ge keeps the ga sound of llegar? One more spelling change verb ends in sar, like cruzar. It is crucé. Remember spelling change AR verbs keep the e of the yo form in the preterite, but change some letters to keep the same sound as the infinitive. You will learn the forms for 4 irregular verbs en el pretérito. Let's begin with ser. Listen to Oscar and Victoria as they recall the Independence Day celebrations. Write the forms of ser in your chart.
Las fiestas patrias fueron muy divertidas la semana pasada. ¿Fuiste la organizadora del grupo de baile?
No, no fui la organizadora, pero el baile fue fantástico.
Next, I will help you write the remaining forms for ser on your chart. Nosotros fuimos. Vosotros fuisteis. Notice the verb ser has the same forms in the preterite as the verb ir. Let's work with dar and ver. Listen to the conversation and write the forms you hear in your chart.
¿Viste los fuegos artificiales? Le di algunas sugerencias al nuevo organizador.
Sí, los vi. El organizador me dio la oportunidad de participar en los planes.
Sí, los organizadores le dieron la oportunidad de participar a muchos jóvenes.
Do you see any patterns? Dar takes the ER and IR endings, and ver takes the ER and IR endings too. Help me complete the chart. Tú diste. Nosotros dimos. Vosotros disteis. Ustedes dieron. And now, ver. Él vio. Nosotros vimos. Vosotros visteis. Ustedes vieron. Notice that there is no accent on the endings of the four irregular verbs ir, ser, dar, y ver. ¡Chévere! Now you know the forms of el pretérito for regular verbs, spelling change AR verbs, ser, ir, dar, and ver to talk about past actions. Go to your Explorer course for more practice.